First fish of the day.
There was
Yeah.
a whole school underneath him.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Brought him up, and there were probably 5 or 6 about the same size or bigger than that one. What is that?
That's a huge fish.
Was it a salmon?
Aaron's got something big on. That is nice.
Salmon.
Oh, salmon!
Yeah. Whoa! Watch out, trolling motor. Get underneath.
Is it on?
No, it's not on, but there's a blade there. Hold on.
Catch
Oh, he's nowhere near the boat at this point.
Catch that fish, Aaron. Oh, you got a net. Oh, nice. Now, do you have your punch card with you?
I do.
Nice.
I don't know if it'll fit in this net.
Woo! Look at that fish go.
Oh, let him go, let him go. Don't reel when he goes. That's awesome. There he is. He's gonna go back into the boat again. Watch that trolling motor.
He's right here.
Oh, yeah.
Sure that's not a steelhead?
Huh? Yeah, that's a steelhead.
What?
It's a steelhead.
Is it a steelhead?
Yeah.
Can't keep him?
No. Sorry.
You want to get a better picture of it all?
Out of the water.
No, yeah, we don't want to do that.
Oh, is he's loose?
Yeah, oh yeah. He's loose.
Alright, well
It's about a 8-9 pound
Yeah.
native.
It's got a black mouth. I think that might be a coho.
Aaron and I are out here fishing today on the Columbia River in the John Day Pool area off of Arlington. We're with Mike Gibney at Fish Camp, at Iman's Fish Camp 2012. And the bass are being cooperative. Just pulled this guy in on a drop shot. They're not huge, but there's plenty of takers, so we are catching fish. That's a good fish.
Was that quality?
Yeah, much better.
Fat too. Feeding heavy. And that one took a crankbait. It's actually a wigglewort. And you can see the belly on that thing.
Yeah, he's feeding good.
He is really feeding good. And back, you get another one. New kind of in this area, they use a lot back east, but this is the famed Alabama rig. It's got 5 baits on this one right here, but you can't in Oregon use 5 hooks. So what we have is 3 that do have hooks, and then we've got 2 that I call dummies that don't have hooks. These are just kept on by a little screw lock that I've got on there, and they don't have hooks on them, but it still gives the effect of a school of bait fish swimming through the water. So I prefer to have those on there. And a lot of people ask, well, don't you have fish that will bite those and you don't catch them? But once in a while you will. But what seems to happen is that because these have got weights on them, these sit up on top and these sit up down below, and for some reason the fish hit those that are on the bottom or that middle one more so than they hit the ones on top. So usually you don't catch or get fish to bite that top one. More often than not, they're going to bite the ones on the bottom. So you get the effect of 5, but you only got hooks of 3. But it can be really effective. I mean, just imagine you got a whole bait school, you know, swimming down through the water, and a fish comes up there, and a lot of times you'll get one to eat one of the baits. And what's really cool is if you've got like a wolf pack, sometimes you can catch 2 or even sometimes 3 fish on one cast. So, you know, it can be a real effective technique, especially in the fall of the year when you've got a lot of minnows and such that the fish are feeding on. So, you know, give it a try. You know, make sure you have a good lure retriever, because you've got a lot of money tied up in one bait. You don't want to get hung up and lose it. So, but it is real effective, and especially on this river this time of year. We're September right now, September, October, prime time to fish the Alabama rig.
Yeah. Kind of, they're not huge at this part of the river, but they're not bad. They're entertaining.
It's not the biggest, but it'll do.
Part of a double.
It's a fish.
Part of a double.
That's right.
True. Part of a double.
Part of a double.
So put the camera down, Mike, and get your fish.
There's my fish.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, spit the hook.
Have mine.
We're up for the
Aaron's,
biggest of the day,
Aaron's
to the
big
littlest of the
fish.
day.
Aaron's big fish of the day. He wins the prize. So we got kind of a nice spot here right between the rocky shoreline, and there's a weed drop. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on film, but there's a clear slot and the fish are just piling up in there, right, Mike?
Yeah, inside weed edge this time of the year, you know, it's hard to beat.
Yeah.
It's just right next to those weeds and rocks.
Yeah, we're hooking fish on just about every cast.
Oh, he's a decent one too.
That's a nice fish. There you go.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh, Mike.
Dang.
That was the fish.
That was the fish. Man.
Oh.
It's right on the end of the weeds right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of weeds that we came through. And he was right on that end. All right. Well, this isn't as... Man, this for the size, this thing's putting up a hell of a fight. Not anywhere near the size of Mike's one that he lost a moment ago, but that's still pretty good fish. They love this white spinnerbait today too.
That's the ticket today.
Yep. That color is hot, hot, hot. Mike, it's been a great day out here on the water. The Columbia has produced for us yet again. Not a lot of big fish, but a lot of fish.
You know, we caught a lot of pound-and-a-half size fish today. That's a fun day to come out on a river and catch a lot of pound-and-a-half fish. There are some big fish though. We lost one about 3 pounds.
You lost one about 3 pounds. I had one about 3.5, 4 pounds. Followed it right up to the boat.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
So there are big fish available.
Yep. So show us the gear that was hot. Let's let people know what they should be using?
It seemed today the crankbait worked real well today. We were using crawdad colors.
Yeah.
You even had a couple of fish spit up crawdads.
I had a fish spit up a crawdad that was identical color, orange bottom and a brown-green top.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
So they do eat a lot of crawdads on this river. So we stuck to that brown and orange color combination for the crankbaits.
Yep.
And they seem to work well for us.
Yep.
And then the spinnerbait worked real well for us also today. Chartreuse and white seems to be a staple in this river with the silver and gold blade. I think this time of year you get a lot of shad that are migrating back down through, the little shad, baby shad. The American shad come up here in about May, June.
Mm-hmm.
They spawn, and then the smolts, as it were, come back down the river. And that's about the time of year they're right now in the river, coming back through the system, headed back out to the ocean. So a spinnerbait this time of year can be really good also.
Yep. So everyone, we launched at Arlington, at the Arlington boat launch. We're up by marker number 22. If you work from 22 back down to the boat launch, you will catch a lot of smallmouth.
Definitely.
Thanks,
Good
Mike.
fishery. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. See you next year.
Yeah.